All right, welcome back, my dear student. In this lecture here, we're going to try to finish up this function here called get products, so that way we can start displaying dynamic products here. All right, we are displaying the date, the product price, but we need to display this whole thing here. So let's go ahead and start doing that. First, let's go back to index and let's see if we can use that little button here that I saved to use it in our new thumbnail there. And the reason why I want to do that, because I want to add a buy now button right here. So let's go ahead and place that in there somehow. Let's see where we can place this. We click on caption. That's caption here. This is all this rating. We're not going to be using this rating stuff here, so we can take that off. We might add this in the extra features. I don't know yet. Depends on how much requests I get over email. We add a rating system, but the major thing of this course is to get this shopping cart working and getting the PayPal processing, getting PayPal processing payments for us, right? And getting those payments to show in a back administration area. That's pretty cool, right? So anyway, we got the caption here. So we got the thumbnail. Maybe if we put this button right here, I'm just gonna paste it. Maybe we'll get it inside our bots and it looks good. Let's check it. All right, it doesn't look good because we have some padding right here or margin, and we need to get it in there. All right, so it's inside caption. Let's just do Command Z or Control Z to undo that. And right below this one here, actually, oops, right below this paragraph here, let's paste it right there and let's see if that works. Oops. All right. I just saved it, by the way. I'm saving it with my keyboard Command S or Control S, and then I'm just gonna put enter there. And we have a problem here since this caption here is not displaying 100%, so we need to fix that, right? Because we want to show our button there. So we do right click on it and we can see, let's just minimize this a little bit. We can see this caption somewhere here has an overflow hidden there. So if we take that overflow, we can see that, but then it overlaps. So we want to keep that overflow good, but we want to increase the height, right? So, and this is with Google Chrome, by the way. So we can make the height a little bigger here. All right. Or we could just say, what is it? Scroll, I think it is. And if we change that to scroll there, we can see that we get this button here. Good. All right. So let's make this smaller and see what happens. All right. We get this little scroll thing there, but we don't want that. Of course not. All right. Take the overflow out and then take the height out and we get that. All right. So that's what we got to do, but we got to do this in style.css. And let's create, let's go to public, and then CSS, and inside there let's create another file called styles.css. all right, and we're just gonna do some CSSing here. And before we do that, let's go to headers in resources, templates, and the front header right here, and let's link that style sheet. I'm gonna put it all the way right here, and I'm just gonna call this styles.css. Now it's linked, right? Just to make sure that it's linked, we can go here and let's just refresh and then view page source, and we can see the style sheets right here. We click on it and there's nothing there. All right, that's a quick way of actually knowing that. I wanted to show you that. So let's go to style.css here and let's see if we can target that caption. It's called caption, right? Spec element. And we got caught up actually putting this button here, right? But we have to put this buy now button there. I don't know. I want to, all right? Let's just click this plus sign there. And I'm just going to copy this whole class there. And let's see what happens. So I'm just going to say height, I don't know, 156 pixels. All right, it's probably not gonna do anything. Ah, actually it did. All right, we just fixed it temporarily there. Later on we'll fix a little more. All right, I just wanted to get that done, guys. I'm sorry if I took too long to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and start displaying this real quick. All right, so what I want to use is something called Herodoc. All right, you can look it up online. It's spelled like this, Herodoc. All right, this is going to allow us to put a big string here of text that we can display. All right, so I'm going to first create a big string of text with double quotes, single quotes, and a lot of things there. Because if we do echo here and we try to do the index, for example, this guy right here, this is a whole, we do this whole thing here. All right, we got a lot of quotes, double quotes, that we have to convert into single quotes. All right, and sometimes we got single quotes and we need to convert them to double quotes. You know, I mean, it's a whole mess in here. All right, and we don't want to we don't want to deal with this. The way to do this is would be to make a variable here, any variable, and assign this to Herodoc. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We put this angle brackets here, left angle brackets, 3 of them, and then we can name this whatever we want. I'm going to name this delimiter. All right, on the next line you can put everything you want. All right, but let's close this delimiter like this with a semicolon. There we go. And on the next line, then you write the string that you want. All right, so let's go to index. I'm gonna copy this whole thing here and I'm just gonna paste it in there, and now you can see that looks a lot better than doing the echo, right? Beautiful. Now we can come back to index and we can take this whole thing out of here. There we go. Let's make sure that this is good. All right, if you have a space here, this is gonna give you an error. Make sure you have no space in the beginning of this delimiter here, and then save it. All right, let's go back here and let's see how this looks real quick. Enter, and now you can see that we are displaying this, but now we are actually displaying, we're not displaying that. I'm sorry about that. We got to display that, so we're just gonna go right below here and say echo product, and you can name this whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Product. There we go. All right, and now enter, and look at that. Now we are displaying our products. Beautiful, right? We're displaying 2 records here. Let's take out the last one there because that's just displaying something that we don't need. This little thing right here. All right, and now inside this function here, we could change the price here to say row. Actually, we need a curly brackets right here. Row product price. There we go, and save it. Come back here, enter, and now you can see that I replaced it with the product price, and we could go ahead and of course change the title and do the rest. All right, so you learned something new. A lot of you don't know that. Again, this is called Herodoc and NowDoc. All right, there's also a NowDoc to use single quotes. You can learn all about that in the php.net website if you want. All right, this is a pretty cool way of actually inserting a lot of string with a lot of double quotes and single quotes, and not worrying about the stuff escaping anything. All right, so I told you that was very cool. Right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture.